And you've had some. Again, I've watched some of your videos where there was one that was a priority one, and it was a shooting on a highway, if I remember right, a freeway, and what it took an hour or something like that.
You know, Kirby, it's interesting you raised that because I showed that when Mayor Rollins and I had
Yes.
a meeting, and I sat in his office. I showed him that, and I
Hmm.
said, "Mayor, look, a shooting." And then I showed him another call of a man lying on the pavement, robbed, bleeding, no police response because there were no elements available.
None available.
And you know, the mayor's response to that was almost cavalier. And I understood again. Am I talking to someone who doesn't understand? No, I'm talking to someone who's got an agenda in place. You know, if somebody says, "Well, sum this up, Nick, sum this up." Well, Kirby, as we morph from one policing paradigm into another, quite frankly, in the mayor's image, what he and the council do not want the citizens to know is that crime is off the charts. We're simply not, we're doing mop up work. We're not giving you any real time policing in Dallas. And in certain instances, we do real time policing when we have the officers available. But for the most part, it's all mop up work right now.
Yeah, and what you mean by that is that the crime has been committed, the assault has taken place, the robbery has taken place. You show up, take some records, and put them in a file somewhere, put them on a computer somewhere, but you're not preventing the possibility of that taking place in the first place. True?
Very true, sir. You know, I think nationwide you find the patrol function something like this. You spend 60% of your time answering calls. The rest of your time on your beat, you do preventative,
Right. Of course. Yeah.
type patrolling.
Work the beat.
Talk to
Yeah.
people. Yes,
Mm.
sir. Work the beat. We're not doing that.
Yeah.
We're going from call to call to call. And I said this that back in 2017, that inverse relationship between stress and performance was going to kick in, become a real problem. And so I'm on record as saying that the Amber Geiger shooting, I personally believe that some components in that were stress and fatigue.
Hmm.
I believe they're going to make that argument. I believe if they depose officers who are presently working, they're going to make that argument and say a very real dynamic in my work environment is stress
Of course
and
it is.
fatigue.